Look who tuned in. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome and welcome back to another episode of Soft Start. I'm Lateefah and I'm your host. Hello, gorgeous. It seems we have more gorgeous faces here this week. Hi, welcome. If this is your first time tuning in, subscribe, okay? Welcome and be part of our family. And also share this with your friends. This is not the podcast for you to gatekeep. No, this is not the podcast where you gatekeep things. This is not the podcast you gatekeep from your friends. Let everyone know you found this brand new, amazing podcast that you would like to share with them, okay? In order to encourage them become better people despite how tough things have been going, right? This is the one where you share. This is the one you share. All right, then. So yeah, how's your week coming along? You should be listening to this at the start of the week. But if not, how has your week been? By the time this episode would be published, I think I should have taken my test. I have this little mini, nothing serious, but just a little test coming up. So, with all tests, you just have to make sure you practice, you're prepared. So yeah, that's just me right now, trying to dot my T's and cross my I's. Did I say that right? Cross my I's. Wait, why? Cross my T's and dot my I's, right? Okay. So yes, that's just me. And, that's with a couple of other minor plans. Now that the new year is coming along, I am getting into setting my goals for the new year as well. I have 2 things that I was not able to achieve this year that was on my vision board, my goal list for 2025. So automatically, because I don't put goals on my vision board just for them to make it look good or just to make myself look serious. No. So if there's anything that I'm not able to achieve, I'm automatically going to be continuing. Okay, because it's not about achieving. It just wasn't able to see the light of day. It's not even the right word. I wasn't able to fully accomplish it right. I think that's better. So yes, I'm automatically going to keep working on it in the new year. And then I'm going to add a couple of other goals that are now priority for me as the year 2025, progressed. I now realize, okay, these are things I would like to have. This is what I want for myself as well. Yeah, the whole process of goal setting. I'm going to be getting into that this week as well. Nothing too deep, just writing the basics. And then if I can, I would do a vision board for my goals, just like I did last year. I think it was so cute and also super encouraging. I had it as my lock screen. And every time I would look at it, I'm like, okay, what can I do today that would take me one step closer? Okay, what can I work on today? Okay, let me look into that. I haven't applied for this yet. I should do that now. I haven't even started. Right. Okay, so before we continue, for the listeners that are listening to this on YouTube, remember this is audio only, so you can easily play this in the background while you get 1 or 2 things done. Okay, you could also download the episode and listen to it before you go to bed or when you start your morning as you're doing your early morning routine. And also don't forget, like this video before you continue and share it with your friends. And subscribe. All right, then. So yes, I'm also trying to set my goals. 2026 is upon us. Yay. Whoop whoop. And there were 2 major goals I had on my vision board for 2025 that I was not able to accomplish. So I will be carrying that over till the next year. And let me just talk about how emotional this period has been. Like the period of setting goals, seeing the goals you were able to accomplish. You're proud of yourself, proud of your hard work. And then you look at the goals that you're not able to accomplish despite the hard work and the effort you put into it. And it's just so, yeah, so emotional. I remember the period where I realized I would not be able to accomplish those goals this year. I was sad. Oof, I mourned it for like 2 months. And even after that period of 2 months, I told my siblings, yeah, please just give me a break. I need some time. I just need to relax, get this off my mind. And when I'm ready, when I feel ready enough, I will let you know and I will start working on it again. So yeah, that's what I did. And when I was ready, I let them know. I'm so grateful for them, to be honest. I'm grateful I have someone in my corner that I can talk to about things like this, that can push me and also give me grace when I do need it. So yes, that's that. And yeah, this week I wanted to talk about, this week's topic was inspired by Instagram can be so funny. Social media can be so funny because this moment you're like, okay, I'm done. I'm deleting all my socials. It's too much. But then you can see something that would really touch you. I think that's what keeps us drawn in. So when you start doom scrolling, I keep talking about doom scrolling because honestly, I think if I open Instagram, most of the time I'm there for like 1 hour straight and I'm like, wait, what? Why? What am I doing? So once I close the app, I delete it straight. My friend always asks me like, wait, why? How do you even just delete it without even thinking 2 times? And I'm like, yo, did you see me just scroll endlessly for 1 hour? You're asking me, how can I'm crying inside. I'm like, I can't get back that 1 hour of my life that I just gave to Instagram. So yes, that's it. Oops, done, deleted. Snapchat is not even Snapchat is not as time consuming, it's not as engaging as Instagram until you're bored, okay? Until you delete Instagram, you're like, Snapchat is not such a problem. Boom. 3 hours on Snapchat. Okay, delete Snapchat. YouTube is not a problem. Boom. 5 hours on YouTube. And then you realize maybe it's a you problem. Maybe you're just unable to sit with yourself, sit with your thoughts, and focus on your real life. So yes, that's something to think about. I need to stop avoiding. It helps to delete it because then you're forced to face the things you actually have to do, forced to think about your actual life. So this week's topic, see how I digressed. This week's topic was inspired by a post that I saw on social media. First of all, 2 posts. The first one, that one slapped me in the face. It was Thames. It was an interview of Thames, and she was just talking about analyzing the lyrics of her new song, Big Daddy. And she was talking about being a loser. And she said, a loser is someone that doesn't believe in anything. They have no goals. You're just trying to act or look like you're someone rather than being someone. And I have to look around me like, hey, I hope no one just heard that before they start looking at me and analyzing my life for me. Do you know the same thing? Some people tell me, they're like, oh, this is the vibe I give off. I look like this and that. And I'm like, wait, what? And I don't even want to act like I don't know why they have that impression of me. I know why they have that impression of me. I know what I've said or what I've done to make them believe. I know what I've done to create that facade. So yes, that one hits me. Okay, I do have goals, but am I actively pursuing those goals? I could be doing more. I can do more. So why am I not doing more? Before I even started this podcast, there were thousands of limiting beliefs that clouded my mind. I'm someone that has the fear of being seen, fear of being heard. I don't even want people to know the opinion I have in my head. I just don't want to be seen for whatever reason. I mean, I know why, but I'm not ready to go deep into that right now. So yes, I have this crippling fear of being seen, and I told myself I will overcome it. I would take baby steps towards overcoming it. This fear of being seen is not going to stop me from going where I want to go. I'm going to be a world leader. I'm going to go places. I'm going to talk on global stages. I'm going to lead campaigns, okay? And this would not stop me. It starts from simply hosting a podcast show. I would start by simply hosting a podcast show. That's not too much for me to do right now, okay? So yes, when I saw that post, it really hit me because how can I have such big goals and I'm not taking, to me, it's the same thing as having no goals, because, okay, you just put goals for show, but you're not doing anything towards achieving those goals. Okay. Okay. What does that say? So yeah, that one slaps me in the face, because I was like, okay, I might as well have no goals, because I'm not doing anything towards achieving these goals of mine. I'm just using my mouth to say, I'm just deceiving myself, using my mouth to say, oh, this is what I want to be, acting like, yeah, yeah. But when it's time to show workings, nothing. Ooh. So yes, I'm trying to look like someone rather than actually working towards being. I'm not doing the work. I'm not doing enough. This is me talking to myself now. I am not doing enough. I'm not doing enough towards becoming the person that I know I can be, towards becoming the person that I want to be in future. Okay. And it starts by overcoming that perfection barrier. Oh, and I know there's this thing I learned also, the taste gap. I learned it from a creator called Pearly. There's a taste gap where you know what you want to do, but the content or the work you're currently producing is not up to the level, it's not as perfect as you would like it to be. It's not as good. The quality is not as good as you would like it to be. So what do? You don't put the work out there. You don't show your work because it's not perfect. It's not as good. You don't want to be seen as less than. You don't want to be laughed at. But then how are you going to grow from that? If you don't want to be seen as a beginner, how are you going to grow, make mistakes, learn from those mistakes, teach people, correct people who make those mistakes, and then become a master yourself? If you're not ready to fail, you're not ready to be seen failing. You think masters just wake up and they're masters overnight? No, they have done the work. They've put in the work. Maybe you just didn't see it. Maybe you just started noticing them when they became good or when they became perfect. I wouldn't even say perfect because you think they're perfect now until they go on to achieve greater heights. That's when you're going to realize, hey, So yes, you could always be better. Even the level you're calling perfect, someone could do better tomorrow. Is that going to stop you from doing what you know you should be doing? No, it shouldn't stop you. Instead, it should motivate you to start now so that you can also keep growing, right? And there's one other thing I like is that the magic of starting small is that the fall won't break you. You start small, you're not starting perfect. If you fall, the fall won't break you. You heal, you learn, and before you know it, you'll be living again. So yes, it's scary, I know, to start. Taking that first step is usually scary. But once you start, it gets easier. I mean, it might not get easier, but you will learn and you'll get better and you'll grow ultimately. A rolling stone gathers moss. You will grow. Okay, so get over yourself. Really, just get over yourself and start. It's not about what people think. It's not about what people are going to say. It's not about how badly you're going to start. It's about where you want to be and who you want to be and where you see yourself going to. So just start, set your goals, and when you set those goals, don't just carry yourself around. Don't deceive yourself. I understand fake it till you make it. But then there's straight up deceiving yourself, which is something as someone who grew up in a Nigerian home, is something I hear all the time. Keep deceiving yourself. Okay? Keep deceiving yourself. So there's fake it till you make it. And then there's straight up deceiving yourself. So why are you deceiving yourself? Why are you not putting in the work? Who do you think is going to suffer for it at the end of the day? At the end of the day, the seeds you sow will grow and the ones you don't will show. Okay, so yes, like I said, there's always going to be something limiting beliefs. I have a fear of being seen. I have a fear of failure. What else is stopping you? What's the new excuse? What's the inconvenience today? Life is too unpredictable by itself already for you not to have a plan. Yes, I understand the idea of being spontaneous, but with your whole life, come on. You need to plan. You need to have, I keep talking about making plans as if I wake up every morning and no, just have a place. You need to have a vision for your life where you see yourself. And like I said before, how do you get there? That's what I mean by the plan for your life. And I know a lot of people that are not really into the idea of or having a plan and being strict with it is because, like I said, life can be too unpredictable. Life is very unpredictable. But you do your part. Just do your part. Life will throw you a curveball, but keep doing your part. Keep doing your part. Okay? And yes, you can always do more. You can always do more. Don't limit yourself. Really. So yes, rather than let an excuse hold you back, leave what you're doing. Go and spend more time with your family. Go and build that house. Start that business. Launch that show. Okay? Reach out to that friend. That business idea. Discuss it with someone. The people you want to help. Go and meet them. Go and talk to them. You keep saying someday. But what if someday is right now? What is that thing you want to do with your life? Well, this was the second video that then inspired me to speak today. I think it's from a movie clip of a woman that was turning 50, and then she just had a quick moment of reflection back to when she was 30 and thinking, yeah, I'm going to go to law school. I'm going to go to Paris. And then she's now 50 and she hasn't done any of that. She kept postponing her life. She would make plans. She wouldn't go through with it. She would tell herself, oh, this is who I want to be. This is what I want to do. But then she wouldn't take any actual steps to do it. Or she would say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And that is what a lot of us are doing with our lives right now. And we think we have time. I mean, we do. When you look at it in terms of, oh, I've got 50 years. If you're lucky, you have 50 years. But what if you don't? And what if you do? You have 50 years now. Tomorrow you have 49. Tomorrow you have 30. Next tomorrow you have 10 years. Okay? If you're lucky. So when are you actually going to stand up and do that which you actually want to do? Stand up and do it. Oh, I have a children's book, by the way. I don't know if this is the time for me to shamelessly plug myself in. I have a children's book where I talk about finances, Little Money Masters, just the basics, the intro to get children excited about saving, about planning for the future. You know, the basics that I didn't learn. What did I know when I was growing up? I had a saving box, but then I was allowed to take from it at any time. I didn't really have a purpose for which I was saving for. I just kept money there for pleasure. You know, someone gives you money. Yeah, just put it in a saving box when you need it, which was every 2 weeks or 1 week. Tear it open and spend. So yes, this is just the basics of financial literacy for kids in a way that is fun and engaging. I'm going to leave the link in my bio so that you can check it out and get one for your kids, your nephew, your friends, yourself, because it really is fun. Okay, it really is fun. All right then. So yeah, stop putting off your life. Start living your life now. And even if you fail, like I said, it's okay. It's okay. This is when you have tomorrow. You fail today, you start tomorrow. And at the end of the day, you have this compilation of amazing moments where you realize how strong, how resilient, how hardworking, how smart you are. Okay? You've been living your life all along. It doesn't have to look picture perfect for people. I don't even know who people is. Who is watching? We have this illusion. I know it's partly caused by social media. We have this illusion that people are seeing us, people are watching our lives. If we make one mistake, people are going to laugh. Who is watching? Who really is watching? So you need to get over yourself and just start. Force yourself into action and start living your life. And I know life can get overwhelming, but just relax, okay? Take it one step at a time. Try not to give up. Do not give up on life. Do not give up on yourself. As a wise dude once said, always remember, life is too short to yourself. Be patient. You will die. So yes, life really is short. Don't overthink it. Don't take yourself too seriously. Just live your life. It really is not that deep. Okay, at the end of the day, if there's someone out there who has set certain timelines for you to achieve your goals. That really is their business. They should come and live the life for you. They should come and sponsor your goals. I know there are people that actively do that. They push. Remember to live life for yourself. Really. Live life for yourself, but make sure you're living your life. Do the things you want to do. Do the things you want to do. Try not to give yourself excuses. That's the one funny thing about the world. You're always going to find a reason. If you have an excuse, if your excuse is money, yeah, you're going to have financial difficulty. But if you think, okay, I'm currently struggling financially, but I will find a way around it and achieve this goal of mine, you will do it, right? So stop wasting your time. Just think about something off the top of your head. Think about one thing that you want to do and do it. All right? So if you've made it this far, thank you. Really, thank you. And please remember to like, to share, to subscribe. This is a new podcast. So if you want other people to see it, if you want to motivate me, I need motivation, please, to keep going. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and everywhere else where you get your podcasts. If it's not available on your platform, let me know. I may not do anything about it, but I will try my best. So yes, and I also want to hear from you. Please send us an email at SoftStartPodcast@gmail.com. Okay, the new year is coming up. I want to hear your goals for the new year. Inspire me, please. Okay, so see you again next week. Bye for now.